All right, my next technology is called Mentimeter.com. And this website is used most often for polling audiences. It could really be used for any variety of work scenarios. It could be used for maybe in staff meetings to get an answer from your staff. It could be used in like a lecture scenario to get audience engagement, whether you're a speaker or you're an actual lecturer, like in front of students. You could get some audience engagement with there, even large audience engagement. Or I like to use it to get um, students talking in a conversation so that all of the students have to answer and not just one of the students can reply. Or you know how there's always a group of students that really likes to answer the questions. This way, all of the students answer. For this activity, I really like to use questions from a game that I purchased called Cuéntame. It means tell me in English. They're like pre-written questions at a variety of Spanish levels that students should be able to answer. So I can go through and pick out harder ones for my upper levels and easier ones for my lower levels. They're questions like, what do you do after school? Or what's your favorite color? They can even be like, how could you change the world? If the student's using like a conditional or a future tense kind of jam in their Spanish language. My goal for this activity really is to get all students to give a reply to my question. It's for conversation practice, and so rather than one student speaking all the time, it's all of them kind of talking. It works really well. I use the polling feature here on Mentimeter, as you can see Mentimeter up here. And all the students have to do is type their reply on their device. They can use their phones, their Chromebook, their iPads, their whatevers, MacBooks, you name it. Mentimeter can do it because you just type in a number in your browser. And then they hit send on their device and their answers can pop up on the screen. And you can do different answer varieties. I just do it so like all of the answers pop up in little bubbles, but you can do it where something pops up in, like a table or a graph, so you can get different answers that way. So it's really versatile. And then the replies of the students often lead to more discussion, whether it's in Spanish or English, but it gets the students to interact and engage, which is always a kind of a difficult thing to do, and it's always a good thing to have happen. Some ISTE standards for this can be Educator 5C, explore and apply instructional design principles to create innovative digital learning environments that engage and support learning. And Educator 6A, foster a culture where students take ownership of their learning goals and outcomes in both independent and group settings. So this is obviously in a group setting, but the students are still taking a little bit of their own initiative by typing in their answer or discussing with us as a group. I'll kind of show you how to use it since I don't have any students here in my kitchen with me today. We can't do it completely, but I'll show you how it sort of works. So you just hit new presentation. This is also super simple. We're just going to call it module 15 example, create presentation. We have success, but it's loading. All right, so I just go over here and choose slide type. I choose open-ended. I'm going to change it to tell me. We'll do English. Tell me. So that's all I do. I just hit tell me. I change it to a flowing grid. So every time they answer, it just pops in. And as you can see here, the students or audience members can go to menti.com and use the code 427364. I guess I can show you on my phone what that would look like. Sometimes I participate with the students if it's a smaller class. It's kind of fun to add my own answer in there. Let's see, 427364. So as you can see here, you just type it in. Ooh, there's a glare. Just type in the number and the students will hit submit and they'll pop in and they'll see tell me on there. And oh, I also hit allow audience to submit more than once. so we can just keep playing without reloading the screen each time. I can just say hi if I want to. And then I can hit submit. And there's my result. You can also hit present up here in the corner and it will go full screen so the students don't have to see all the other kind of side behind the scenes things. You can add emojis, maybe. So if the students are on their phone and you allow them to use emojis, they can. I allow them to use emojis because sometimes it's fun to express your idea with an emoji. Anyway, this is kind of the idea of Mentimeter, sorry. And it's fun, it's enlightening, it's a great activity to get students to talk, and I really like it.